Oh boy, oh boy. We finally managed my goal of checking off everything on my to-do list before we get back to doing continuation stories. And boy, have I looked forward to this. So, a bit of a catch-up before we begin. And honestly, I'm really happy we finally got to this point. I also would like to thank everybody for keeping me spoiler free, because that's always greatly appreciated. And one last thank you to all the people who have been subscribing, and we've been continuing to get growth. Like I said, we're approaching 150 subs. It feels like we're getting one like a new sub every other couple days, but I don't like keeping track of the numbers. But it just feels like not that long ago we were only at 100. And I know that a little over a year ago we were at like 30. So the channel has had massive growth in the last 2 years, and I would give one last big thank you to everybody. Still taking suggestions on that punishment wheel in the Discord, and we'll probably set a threshold for that on a goal, and come up with rules for when it's going to be used and how it gets spun. But I guess, lastly, before we jump into it, we're going to try to do a little bit of a recap. So, I think because I've been leveling up my Doctor ratio, I do have another standard 10 pool, so let's do that. Because honestly, I could probably use some more 4-star light cones. Not sure if I want to get another character, but if I do get an Eidolon, that'd be nice. Anyone but Asta, please. I have E6 Asta already. This is like my third Sushang? I did say anyone but Asta. What do you get if you have like 6 copies? I assume you get whatever this weird shop currency is. Right? Yeah, you probably get whatever this stuff is. Splendid gems formed from light and sky. So that's Starlight Exchange. Ember Exchange. Contract shop. Oneric pouch. So these rotate. I could get a March right now. Or a Tingyun. Or I could save up for the 5-star light cones. Huh. That's something that I should probably consider. What are March's Eidolons anyway? I don't think I've ever looked at them. March 7's ultimate freezes a target, she gets energy. That seems pretty funny. Upon entering battle, it grants a shield equal 24. That's pretty good. So basically 2 people get a shield just on the start of battle for 3 turns. So her E1 and E2 are really good. The talent's counter effect can be triggered 1 more time in each turn. That is really good. Her E4. The damage dealt by counter increases by an amount equal to 30% of March 7's defense. Oh boy, you definitely want to get her to E4 if you can. Allies under the protection of her shield restore HP equal to 4% of their max HP plus 106. So she gets healing, and she's basically a support. And she gets some pretty decent damage out of it. So I don't know if I'll buy that, but I'll probably send a message out to everybody who knows more about this than me. So in the exchange, who rotates through that. Because I know in Genshin it's like the Mondstadt characters usually, and the Liyue characters. It's just the 4 stars basically. So maybe we'll go through that eventually, and maybe we'll get like, I'll probably focus on, because what I'm doing in Genshin is I'm just getting only Amber. Every time Amber rotates through the shop, we buy her.
Not good for work or overtime.
So I'm gonna get an E6 Amber for the memes. Maybe we do on this channel, we'll get E6 March, but depending on who else is there, maybe we'll get E6 Don Hung. Because I bet Don Hung goes through the shop as well. What do his do? Current target enemy's current HP is greater than 50%. Crit rate, more crit rate versus high health. Reduces talent cooldown by 1. That's pretty good, actually. Uses his ultimate to defeat an enemy. He will immediately take it. So E4. He becomes Budget Zila. And 6. The slow state triggered by skill reduces enemy speed by an extra 8%. It's okay. I think March 7th is definitely the more powerful of the two. But if I can get my Qingqiu Eidolons through there, then that's what we're going to be doing. Because if I can get Qingqiu Eidolons without pulling, we're going to do that. Alrighty. You know, actually, speaking of all of these Eidolons, we didn't even look at the Eidolon we got. Oh wow, we're all the way up to E3 already with you? Yeah, it's just the level up.
Sooner or later, I'll make my mark in history.
So yeah, we got an E3 Sushang. I only started building her because we ended up pulling 2 of her Eidolons. So, now we have 3 of them. Speaking of Sushang, we spent a lot of time with her in the last stream since we did all of the Aramali stuff. Only fitting. Okay. One last thing. One more thing before we begin. I need to get a refresher because I do not remember how we started this. Because I think it was Gwynaifen. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, something you might like. Roaming phantoms. Young maiden accidentally entered an abandoned garden, found herself assailed by a roaming ghost and in a peril. Thrills, chills, bone chilling all over the garden. They're streaming right now. On-site danger. Make someone choke. Live streaming now. Live broadcast. Yada yada yada. AAA experience. For me, the deets. Since I now know that there's a checking mode, I wonder if I can actually watch the video that's in this now. Because I did not. You can go back on the stream. I did not know you could do that. I found out by accident, or I guess because they told me you could watch it. Because when we were doing the other continuous story where that Hertech body got attacked, that ended up getting thing. Alright. So let's see. Checking mode. I can watch it. Now that's a picture. That's just a picture of a stream. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of sad. Because, like, when we did the other group chat, it was fun. It actually let me watch the video. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. I was trying out Virtual Ascent Venture last night. It's hard. It's harder than what my team is built for. I bet if I got my characters up to, like, all up to 70 and maxed out their traces, I could probably do it. But right now, it's like, just barely getting a B rank on everything was all I could manage. Alright. Time to meet up with Gwyfyn, or Guinevere, or whatever name she wants to go off of. I think it was really weird to find out during the Theorem Wars that she's not from the Zan show. She's just a streamer from another random place. I don't know where. Maybe we'll get to see her planet. We learned from her that she's from an ice planet in Theorem Wars, so I wonder what it is. Maybe we'll... And I've also found out that she's a 4-star unit recently. So maybe I'll pull her at some point since she's a 4-star unit. Maybe learn more about her backstory that way.
Yo, it's you! You're interested in the supernatural, right?
Yeah, I am.
Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need. But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Kinda. Vids or it didn't happen, no clickbait. My beliefs aside, your messages?
That was me copying video titles from the hottest streamers on the Luofu. I heard they help attract more viewers.
It's a lot of hashtags. It is a lot of hashtags. I do put hashtags in the video descriptions of all of my videos on YouTube. I don't put a lot. I put like 3 or 4 generic ones. Usually I'll put hashtag Twitch. And for these streams, where this is my first experience in my blind playthroughs, I'll put first time or first playthrough. And then whatever the game is, I'll put in the hashtag as well. So I try to limit it to 3, but sometimes I'll put 4.
Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened
You
yesterday
gotta get the
when I was
algorithm to help you
streaming
out,
in
right?
Fixtral Garden.
Foxian Garden? Wait, can you say that again? How did you pronounce that?
Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden.
Fixtral Garden. Oh, here's the video.
Little Gwei here. We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna chicken out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stop something that's in my body?
What was that?
I think I just saw something moving.
Can you flash a light?
And a group of flames suddenly grew super big, and then they floated right out to us, and they were like, ah! and Sushang
Well,
was like,
Rip, Sushang, she's dead.
Miss Sushang, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Ugh. Me and my bestie got kicked out of the garden straight after. But did you see the key moment?
The green flames? Is Sushang alright? That's all I really care about, to be honest. I don't think they would ever kill a character off screen like that. Sorry, Ting Yun, I guess. I guess they would, actually. Rip Ting Yun. It would be really annoying if they just killed off Sushang like that. If they did kill off Sushang like that, would it let me do this out of order? If I had started this questline, would it have kicked me out of saying, hey, you can't finish Aram Alley now? God, it would lock me out of it, probably. Why is it a third-person perspective at the end?
It's called editing. I edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. Anyway, the key moment was...
No, that doesn't explain shit. How did you get that angle? It's like all the photos that March 7th has in her fucking room. She wasn't even there for half of them. Like, the battle between Blade and frickin' Jing Liu is one of the photos that's showing up on there.
It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission.
Yeah, I saw Shu Yi and I guess Huohuo? Huohuo? How do you pronounce that name? Is it Huohuo? Huohuo?
That's what I'm saying! At first, Sushang didn't believe that Fixtral Garden was haunted. But after the judges showed up,
Also, I guess this is the confirmation we're finally getting that you mentioned you had a bestie that gave you the name Gunaifen. And now I guess we're getting confirmation that that bestie is Sushang. So I guess I'm getting some lore here.
in other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
They went to Fixtral Garden to catch ghosts.
Exactly. Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait? Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time.
You're going despite the risk?
High risk, high reward, high view count. As we grow up, our curiosity for the unknown gradually fades. I'm not gonna let myself become a boring grown-up.
Neither am I, but that's how I've managed to keep my childlike sense of wonder.
Why are the ghosts haunting the garden? A lingering grudge, perhaps? Or maybe they're an omen of some impending disaster. Aren't you curious?
Considering the Ten Lords Commission is involved, I'm just assuming it's escaped people from the fucking Halls of Karma or whatever it is. Because on the Law Fu, I guess when people die, they go there. Yeah. Sure.
Don't be scared. When the time comes, just hide behind me.
You sounded just as scared as Sushang, though. In that video you showed me. Go to Fixtral Garden with Gunaifen. How do I get there? Why did we meet in Arm Alley then? What the fuck was the point of meeting in Arm Alley? If you were just gonna have me fucking go all the way to frickin' Exalting Sanctum, we could have met in Exalting Sanctum. I'll never understand why people meet up in any random place in this game.
Come on, draw.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skip serviced?
Well, finally getting to explore a new area. God, how many areas are there on the Law Fu? There's so fucking many. When I was just going through the achievements the other day, I noticed there's like 175 chests for an achievement, and I've only gotten like 140.
Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
No.
Then allow me. As a streamer, I've done my fair share of research.
Is that a tombstone right next to us? Oh, no, it's a wall.
Wandering fox spirits and ghostly tales. Fixtral Garden was originally a garden delve constructed by a Foxian craftmaster. It was a place for their kin to rest, write poems, and feast, etc., etc. It said the elite pilots of the Foxians were almost wiped out in the Denizens of Abundance War 30 years ago. People went to the Foxam tomb in Fixtral Garden to grieve for the departed. Because of this, Fixtral Garden rarely saw visitors and was bereft of joy.
Okay.
Over time, Fixtral Garden became full of flickering, ghostly flames, and weeping lamentations echoed through the air. The rumor that the garden was haunted spread like wildfire among Xianzhou Luofu residents.
Sounds like the hauntings of Fixtral Garden could be true after all. And who wrote that for you?
Aw, man, is it that obvious? I paid Mr. Xian to write it up for me. Sounded a little too professional, huh?
I was joking. I didn't think that someone actually read that.
I know it's easy to cast doubt, But the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing.
There's a few enemy types that I've ran into the Sim universe that are apparently from the Zan show as well. I wonder if we'll run into them here.
Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving, and watch your step.
Well, it's a new area to explore, and it's tied to an event. The continuous story missions seem to be where all of these new enemies that I keep running into Sim Uni come from. Got like the IPC workers. Going this way. Ooh, yep, here we go. More treasure. In case anyone's curious. This is my ratio. He is not fully built. He is literally just using leftovers right now. But he can borrow Dan Hung's light cone. And he has some points and stuff.
Whoa, this place feels pure evil. Time to get some footage. I wonder if this thumbnail would be approved.
Does that say Stell? Birth and death inscription vividly shows the misfortunes of one life. Someone who eats with your lens of money, not be your friend, but someone who is willing to pay you a visit at your grave is certainly a true friend. Poor condition. Alright. Well, I'm gonna keep eating up these free things. Give me all them strails. Well, this thing looks important.
Shh. Follow me. Keep quiet and tread lightly.
Could they not, like, put a Gwynifen model for me to follow? I'm just gonna keep getting distracted since I'm not following anybody.
Hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
Who? Who do you see up ahead? I don't see fucking anybody. Oh.
Sneaking around, are we?
Yep, that's definitely a new enemy type. I think I've ran into them in Simuni. Oh, paper kite. And a sugar-free Startaro bubble tea share the same fate. They are destined to be abandoned. An observant person would have quickly realized that it is an unspoken tradition among the Foxians to dedicate kites to fallen pilots. It is evident that the flying has long been part of their lives. Okay, that's a boss enemy. Wraith Wardens. Man, this place... If this place wasn't haunted, they're doing a really poor job of making it look that way. What do you give? Oh, that's where I get the upgrade materials for Hanya. I hadn't found them yet, so I was wondering where I get those. I've gotten my Hanya to where she is just by farming other fucking stagnant shadows and converting them into hers.
Halt!
Wraith Warden?
What's up, guys? Hear me out.
State your name and your business. Arrest them immediately.
You're supposed to arrest us after we state our name and business.
Suspicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exceptions.
Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
Answer me.
You're go
I'm on
soon.
guard.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Commencing research. Here, try
And then
this.
let's just
Nice
put all
team.
the aggro on Stell.
Time for a fun.
I'm asking questions. A test. 0 points.
Specimen sighted.
Not a scratch.
This combat. This is double speed.
Silverwolf puts the debuffs, and then we
Your
just
answers?
oops, forget to
Lance at
use
the
the
ready.
hit the wrong button. That's what we do.
Lance ablaze! Lance
I've had to fight these enemies in the simulated universe.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Subdue. Surrender.
And they hurt. Oh, I hit the wrong button. 80%. Is it enough? It is.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Wise Man's Folly.
Deep breath.
nice teamwork.
Topped off.
Unscathed.
Oh, or we end the fight for story
Please,
reasons.
Wraith Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Oh, we're getting to meet Hanya.
Understood, Your Honor.
Get to see Hanya and
how
Shu
pale
Yi in
she
the same
is.
place at the same
And
time.
it seems
I'm
like her
a really
eyes aren't
happy
even
man.
focusing.
Is she a ghost?
No, she's just pale, but she definitely looks like she's dead inside.
As a member of the Ten Lords Commission, you may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya. Of the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment, I am responsible for interrogation. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you.
Oh, that doesn't match up with the line, but that makes much more sense since you mentioned you're in charge of interrogation.
Gwenifan, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday.
That was 2 days ago.
Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. That's a legit operation.
As a street performer, I would definitely count that as a career. It's like contract work.
As for this one here,
I am Can. Nice to meet you. Your Honor, it was all Godifan's idea. You must have heard of me, the Galactic Baseballer.
You are a passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of Divine Foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity and are a friend of the Alliance.
Oh, so this does canonically take place after the events of the Luofu, which makes sense. And actually, we've met Shu Yi a few times, because she showed up in, we interacted with her in a quest line with, Qing Chui and Chun-Ji during, a little side quest where you help him get over his dead master's Starskiff project. She helps us at the Seat of Divine... Not the Seat of Divine Force. She helps us at the... What's it called? The weird massive Jade Abacus, the Prescience thingy. The same thing that we used in the March 7th story mission. So, we have met Shi. She should know who we are. Hanya, I don't know. Whoa, no clue.
She's the nameless from the train?
tell me, Gwenifan, why did you return here? No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too!
Miss Gwaynifin, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them Heliobus.
Ah, I mean, that's much more reasonable. But those are the things that Master Gongsho and what's his name from the Herd of Space Station talked about, the energy life forms.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobus? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobus is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
I mean, based on the descriptions I've read about Heliobus, just in in-game lore at this point, they sound like ghosts. In fact, it was my theory that Tingyun was possessed by a Heliobus. And from what people tell me, Phantilia is a Heliobus. So technically, my theory was right. So in your face, whoever said I was not... I don't know who am I kidding? No, I was right on the money. Nobody probably called me wrong. They probably just held their silence and told me I was wrong so that I wouldn't be spoiled. Good on you guys, then.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Mr. Tail?
I'm a Heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
Why did the camera zoom in right there? It's not a ghost. It's an energy life form. Keyword life, as in alive.
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Okay, now you're just admitting it's a ghost, Hanya. You're not helping.
Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths. Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you.
What a rude ghost. Let's go. He doesn't want to talk to us.
Finally, someone with common sense.
No way. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get something for my vids. Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Hua, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixstral Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next time.
Man, Hanya, you are definitely the reasonable one out of the three.
As I said, sister, I will handle this. I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace? The Heliobus sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety.
Okay, so that's what Master Gongshu was telling us about during the Lafu questline, that there were Heliobus sealed within the Great Furnace, and I guess they did escape. Whoops.
If you have any
Which
questions,
means everything we did in that
raise
questline
them
was
now.
pointless.
I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep
Meaning we
any
didn't have to kill the
information you
deer.
hear in
I mean, we
strict
probably still
confidence,
should have, but...
and then leave Fixtrol Garden, never to return.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity. Please proceed. According to the Divination
What are
Commission's
Heliobus?
classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire. Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings. Yes, they attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A Heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the Heliobus, so we refer to it as possession. By that point,
So is Stell going to make the
host is no
connection to
longer who they
Phantilia, or
once
is
were,
Stella dense as a
but
rock?
Heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the Heliobus, like burnt firewood.
So Ting Yun is 100% dead. People want to hold out hope that she might be alive out somewhere and that it was just a puppet copy, but nah, she's super dead. So Tail dangerous too?
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Regrettably, Heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the Creation Furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations. As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Huohua to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Law Fu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources. Maybe I can help you.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Damn, she is definitely not a people person.
Excuse me. Oh, we should go.
Fixtrol Garden is full of abnormalities. Even the Ten Lords Commission cannot guarantee your safety. I suggest you leave immediately.
Still the tallest.
This place is dangerous. You should leave at once.
Ghosts? Heliobi? Possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading. Ugh. It all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story. Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think?
Myths are born out of ignorance.
Yeah, I guess so. I still feel like my audience will see them as ghosts, to be honest. Ugh, I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now. We better leave before the judges decide to arrest us. I'm gonna see if I can get a video of Mr. Tail on the way back. I've already got the title. Demonic fire suddenly appears in Fixtral Garden. Innocent Foxian girl possessed. What do you think? That gets so many views. Can you give me a hand?
What are you gonna do with... What are we gonna do with you? God, she's got content brain. I don't think I can cure that. You'll be handed a few centuries of jail time if you irritate the judges.
True, but I'd probably only do a few decades. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa.
Excuse me,
Whoa,
can we
whoa.
go now?
I've already forgotten how to pronounce it. Is Dale coming too? You look nervous.
I'm just a bit scared about the Heliobite reports, but I'll carry out my duties and escort you out of the garden. I should be able to do that at least.
If you can't, then you'd better give up the day job and start peddling desserts.
If it weren't for you, I would have opened a dessert stall ages ago. Shall we go?
Oof. Sounds like they don't like this job. Yeah, lead the way.
Let's go. Let's go this way.
Oh
It's
God,
quicker.
they walk so slow.
Miss Hua, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Queen, I'm on official duty right now.
Just realized that there's like a seal patch,
so
like right on the
quiet.
tail.
It's getting scarier and scarier. Please stay close to me.
Did
Yeah.
you hear that?
After. Push me.
What was that
I don't want to walk.
It's a ghost!
They're not ghosts.
What's happening?
Is that the same kind of thing as Mr. Tail?
Tail, is that another Heliobus?
It's nothing, you scaredy cat. I didn't see a single thing.
Wait a minute. Where did Miss Queen go? Miss Queen
And we lost her.
Did we lose her?
She ran into the forest.
Gweniphan? Where are you? Hua, stay close.
And now we're lost.
Hua?
Hua-hua?
No. Where did she go?
Oh, that's not good. What's with these events and continuation stories being like fucking horror
Is
movies?
this a mirror? It looks a little creepy.
Can we go back to fighting Topaz? I want to go fight Topaz again instead. Oh, cutscene.
Hi.
Oh, that's not normal. Oh God. Oh, that's not normal. Oh, I'm getting Dark Souls flashbacks. No, don't touch
Where am I?
giant paintings or mirrors.
Is this Fixtral Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep moving.
I don't scare easily, but I do get scared by the most random things sometimes. As a result, no, that's a dead end. Great, we don't have a map either, and we're locked in here, so I'm stuck going this way. Oh, I have the bat. I didn't even realize we're a trial version again. Okay, this door opened. This one's shut.
What's going on? I looped back again?
Let's go up this
I need
time.
to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Those all go down. Let's go this way. No, bring me to this door. Okay, so this one. Find the exit. Thank you, objective.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place. Come, lost one. You have a strange scent on you. You must be. I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtral Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. They carry the scent of a great battle, with none other than Ventilia.
Well, that's definitely us they're talking about.
You are the one who drove Ventilia away.
I mean, technically Don Hung did all the work. We were barely helpful in that battle. At all.
What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
These are no ordinary Ingenia.
Of course not. They are mere pawns dancing to my whim.
Let's go.
Crush them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit. Such an addictive flavor.
Well, that was easy.
Let me see. The one who defeated Ventilia. I wonder
Okay.
what they taste like.
And we're possessed now. Great.
You fought well. You're fighting for your survival, after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while.
I said no. Get out.
Resisting, are we? Impressive willpower. How painful. How delectable. You're different from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? A sun? It burns.
It's a Stellaron.
Worry not. I have no interest in making you my home. I'll be gone before you know it. Let's get along while it lasts, shall we? You can call me Cirrus. I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound?
Oh, why? Why do I help you, though? I mean, we'll break out eventually. What did you say? Who's Furinox?
You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another Heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here.
I've already found clues that can get me out of here.
You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before.
Fine, this is just a strategic partnership.
Good! I'm glad we understand each other. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go. Go! Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me. It's not like you can be rid of me.
Keep at it.
Okay.
Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Pay attention. There's so many paper dolls over there. Surely your judge friend left some clues for you. Won't you take a look?
Night Tales of Fixtral Gardens, Scene 1, Part 2. Well, I'm definitely missing some of these. It is said that the mansion that day, General Teng Zhao, was a deep thought devising strategies and conducting simulations to break the encirclement of the Borsten's forces. Suddenly, a strange wind blew in from the hall, causing the curtains to flutter. General Teng Zhao stood up with his hands behind his back, spoke to an empty room. It is impolite to be an uninvited guest, and even more so to hide in the shadows. Show yourself quickly. Laughter echoed, resembling a ghostly eye, fixating the gaze on the general. I have heard that each of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals possess exceptional abilities, and seeing you today confirmed those rumors. I entered these halls without prior notice, and for that I apologize. However, my purpose here is to assist you in breaking the encirclement. The Borsten's forces are closing in with the intention of completely annihilating the Lafu. Your troops are few, and resisting the enemy is as difficult as reaching the heavens. Although the green flame had no mouth, it seemed to converse like a person. It hovered through the air, illuminating the dark corners of the hall. The guards in the hall stood expressionlessly, as if trapped in a dream. Facing life and death in battle, mortals tremble in fear, but if you allow us, the Heliobi, to possess you, you'll have no fear of the blade or your enemy. Defeating them will be as easy as turning your hand. I, Ignomar, seek nothing more than your body and emotions, General of the Rainbow. The jade flame burned brighter, growing to the size of 100-fold bigger than before. I have been dormant for millennium, and there's no better corporeal offering for us than this. The general remained unfazed, signaling Ignomar to continue. At midnight tonight, I shall await your answer in the Fixtral Garden. At the garden entrance, there will be several porcelain vases, some cerulean and some vermilion. If you refuse my offer, leave a cerulean vases pristine and unharmed. At the same time, with the vermilion vases, you should break them all. Indicate you accept my offer and wish for a bloody battle. That is how I will be able to decipher your reply, General. After tonight, you will wish to meet me again. Knock with the left door knocker 3 times, followed by the right knocker 3 times. No more, no less. 3 and 3, easy to remember. The general frowned inside. A mere malevolent spirit dares to steal one's soul and mimic human behavior? Away. I will respond.
Do you
in time.
understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitor.
Okay. So we need to find some vases. There's nothing else here.
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
Okay, now what? The one behind the door, is it the voice from before? Never
It
existed.
seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out.
Oh look, we're back here.
See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going.
Straight ahead, you say.
Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture.
There's a judge up ahead. What, are you scared?
That judge? I can taste her fear from miles away. That coward has no right calling herself a judge. But that thing attached to her is the tricky part. That's something I don't wish to face. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here.
Did you find Gweniphan?
It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you.
I feel so sorry for you.
Have you seen Miss Gweniphan? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
She's probably trapped somewhere around here. Forget about her, I got possessed by a Heliobus.
Give it up. Gweniphan was probably eaten by the Heliobi already.
God damn it. I hate it. I hate it when we fucking can't say what we want to.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gweniphan, that means I'm in even more danger.
Did I really just say that?
Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control in the human body?
Really? Even more easy than my pinky finger? Look at it go. Look at it go.
You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
I would imagine it's the tongue, actually. I can make a taco.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
That is a good question. Why were you sealed in her? Couldn't you have been sealed in, I don't know, Shu Yi? I feel like you two would get along
All day
great.
long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
Calm down, I'll get you out of here. Help! I got possessed by a Heliobus.
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please!
You're not gonna fight back anymore. Then let me make up some lines. Just be good and say it with me.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
You're making it very obvious that I'm possessed now.
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that?
Really? The other judges are mean to her too? How much does she get bullied?
Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar. Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
This is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No. That won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail. A tail. A tail!
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that girl's body.
Terrifying! The joke's on you.
To think, if you just let me do my thing, I might have let you get out of here. Now you're just gonna get yourself killed.
You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Oh, Miss Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the Heliobus's influence.
I want to feel bad for bullying her, but I didn't try to. That's possession. That's not on me. I do feel sorry for you. But at the same time, I'm more mad at the person bullying you.
Hey, girl! Say something nice to Wawa. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Optional, chat with Cirrus. Optional, chat with Tail.
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Your sorrowful tears are like bottles of potent wine.
Does it amuse you to make a little girl cry?
Does the Sanjo sail through the cosmos?
Most of the time.
For a Heliobus that enjoys provoking your weak human sentiments, I can assure you there is nothing more amusing. Now, don't forget about our deal. I will leave only once I've got what I wanted.
You still possessing me?
Of course. Surely you don't think I've left you just because you can see me. So naive.
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, Wawa has a sensitive heart. You, go say something nice to the girl.
Oh, I just realized the little tag. While Tail is out, it's not attached to her. Wait, does that make you Foxian or not? Now I'm confused. Are you her tail? Where's her real tail? I'm not qualified to answer these questions. You go say something nice to her.
Keep dreaming. I have nothing nice to say to anyone.
Can you roam free even though you're sealed?
Roam free? Is that what you call this? This is as far as I can get from her.
Oof. Oh, I feel so sorry for you.
You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls if I could fly away?
But look how far away Cirrus can get from me. You okay?
It's not your fault. It was that bad Heliobus making us fight. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the Heliobus said was true.
Yeah, nothing cuts deeper than the truth.
I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged.
They are all weird. Hanya's the most normal one we've met.
I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation.
A Heliobus is not a ghost. Although, considering Chuyi and Hanya are technically souls possessing a robot body, technically they're the ghosts. These things are just, what do we call these things? Oh yeah, energy life forms.
Who thought making a heliophobe with a Heliobus in her tail hunt Heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry. I've been so useless.
You're still doing well.
I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox.
Your old power?
Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
No. God, no.
Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Lafu and the great Heliobus Ignamar.
Neat.
Now that the furnace is broken and the Heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with a desire to challenge the General again.
Ignamar the Whole? That is quite the title.
The battle between the General and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
Evenly matched? Really?
Really?
The general who fought for the Lafu against the Heliobus was named Tang Xiao.
Oh, that's like 2 generations ago.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Tang Xiao.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignamar absorbed the power of countless fellow Heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We Heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace.
Okay.
But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over!
That's an adorable little kid. Adorable. That's a thumbnail image right there. If I ever saw one. Yeah, we're saving that image. Put that in announcements. Yeah.
Bah, I did no such thing. You're barely big enough to be an appetizer.
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity.
Yeah.
Hilarious. It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignimar did. Why?
Welcome back, Saki.
Does there have to be a reason? Why? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing Heliobus in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the General and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We Heliobus were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past.
Well, we do got a 4-hour stream of Lost Branch, I believe, in videos you can go watch if you want to watch that.
I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! That door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
We never found the part 1 of this, unfortunately. Speaking of the Fixtral Garden, there's a place within this boundaries known as the Lucox Forest. The Locufox. It was built by Foxian craftsmen to the enjoyment of the garden's visitors. Over the years, they expanded it with elegant buildings, marking it with exceptional opulence. General Teng Xiao entered the area, but instead of seeing its beauty, he found it in ruins and desolation, filled with eerie, sinister atmosphere. He wondered how a place like this could fall into such disrepair, and Fixtral Garden had only been completed decades prior. He suspected this was the work of the Heliobus illusions. He arrived at the courtyard and was greeted by a young servant who bowed and offered a food box. When he examined it closely, he noticed the young servant had milky eyes, indicating an impairment of sight. Food is simple, the mere token of goodwill. You've come a long way, hungry and tired. The master wishes for you to dine before we discuss matters further. I've passed through at least 10 moon gates here, and in all my visits to Fixtral Garden, I don't remember encountering so many gates. If your master wishes to negotiate, they should do so openly and with respect. Where do they find the audacity to play tricks on me? The young servant remained unperturbed by Teng Xiao. Anywho, let's just jump back into this. Long story short, I had some problems with the plumbing today, so I had to sort some stuff out with a plumber. We had everything back up last night, and it was really annoying. No, the toilets were flushing, and it's all working now, though. Just running some tests. Okay. Applying with the dark arts. General, with your divine insight and clear deduction, acknowledgement that you have just passed the test. My master wishes to present you a gift. In the side room, there are various chests to choose from. Please select the least expensive one. As for the porcelain vases at the entrance, blind your servant's face, twisted into a disturbed smile. No longer resembling that of an innocent youth, my master said, General, after enduring so much on the battlefield, I'm sure you know the compassion of the wounded and fallen soldiers. Please break all the cerulean vases. As for the vermilion ones, they must remain intact. Seems your master is determined to strike a deal no matter what. General, leg out the sigh, yada yada yada.
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though. May the Arbiter protect us!
Okay, where are the vases?
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
Well, that was easy.
Look! There's a mirror behind the door!
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. What? This way.
What's going on? There's a voice in the mirror?
Aren't you supposed to be the expert here, Hua?
That voice sounds familiar.
I think it's Hanya.
Hua, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Madam Shrei?
Oh, that's Shrei. Okay.
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwainifin. I don't know where she went.
She's probably possessed.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
Well. Darn, if Gwainifin wasn't in the mirror, then that means we got sucked into here for no reason.
Are we above Fixtral Garden?
How the fuck did we get up here?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that...
The illusion is shifting?
You're right, girl. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shrei.
What? The real Madame Shrei? Are there pretenders inside the illusion?
There are multiple bronze mirrors here.
I see. Do not be afraid. Hua knows me well. She will be able to discern me from the counterfeits.
But what if I can't tell the difference?
We're fucked, aren't we?
You must trust yourself. Come.
But...
This is the exit, you useless brat. Come here.
Madame Shrei can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kind of sounds like Tail.
Constructive criticism!
I don't think that's constructive criticism.
Let's go
That's
look
bullying.
at the other mirrors.
I almost clicked it by accident. That was...
Whoa, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuo Yi.
Okay, that's... Okay, now I think we got it right on the first guess.
Ugh, yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
Damn, we got it right in one.
The situation in Fixtral...
Over here.
What? The real man? I see. Do not be... You must trust your...
Creepy little dolls. Alrighty. Well, we went to this one first last time. There's all the paper dolls here.
Hurry, Huahua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
What's the relationship between Shuyi and Hanya?
We are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
Well, that's not right.
The Heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrei and Madame Hanya are twin sisters.
They're twins? I just knew they were sisters. I didn't know they were twins.
A powerful Heliobus possessed her tail. It is a power that I dream of having for myself.
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tail.
Very funny.
So...
Yeah, we're going to the other mirrors.
Hurry, Huahua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else. By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huahua is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shrei behind the mirror.
I'm not convinced yet.
So... but...
Hurry, Huahua. Pass through the mirror.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions.
Who is Hanya?
Well, that makes it easy.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Likely through some secret means that I am unaware of.
I didn't have any connections at all. So...
No.
Hurry, Huahua.
Wait,
Hanya is my younger...
Yeah, they're not twins. I guess, even in twins, there's usually still a younger.
So...
Mirrors again. What a surprise.
Let's just keep going left to right.
Look around us, Mr. Tail. I think we're at the edge of the illusion. Maybe these are the only mirrors left?
God, I hope so.
Come here, Huahua. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about myself first.
God, these are not gonna help. This is gonna be annoying. Why did you have to ask these questions?
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of duty. I will reprimand her severely once you leave the illusion.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shrei. Right?
Stupid girl. This is obviously a fake.
Are you sure about that?
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed after the job is over.
You fraud. I'll deal with you once I get out.
So...
Nope.
Come here, Huahua. Come through the mirror.
Alright.
I need to ask you some questions.
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Really?
Ha! That's a funny way of describing cowardice. Nauseating.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You've given the game away.
So,
I don't know if Shuyi how much Shuyi knows about Tail, to be honest.
Hurry, Huahua. This should be...
I need to ask you some questions about...
She will be expelled after tonight's operation. She is not fit for her job at the Ten Lords Commission.
Oof. God, I hope this ain't the right one.
Really? So I don't even need to write a resignation letter?
Stupid girl! This is obviously a trick.
An insignificant demon. I can't wait to devour him myself.
Aha! Not even trying to hide your true color.
So... I'm not the best judge of things, but these mirrors...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Shrey as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrey. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Hey, get away from me!
Your judgment was pretty accurate.
See? People say good things about you. What are you gonna do about it?
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere.
Maybe in a box?
I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit far away.
Oh,
Could I crawl my way there?
crawl if you want.
Quit stalling and get on with it! Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huahua. This should be the last mirror.
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure.
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage.
Boy, she doesn't have much of that.
It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huahua to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go! This is the right mirror.
All right.
Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Cool, we lost Gwenithan still.
Madame Shrey, I'm so happy to see you're all right!
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
Alright. Game's up.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier Heliobus, and the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it have lost contact with me. Huahua, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Really?
Huh?
And Shuyi lost to like 2 Sanctus Medicus guys.
Do not underestimate yourself. A Heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another Heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge.
That makes sense. You can't possess if you're already possessed. It's like that. It's like that Ed's World fucking skit. Can't possess something twice. I'm possessed too. Do I also get the advantage?
Correct. However, Huahua has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting Heliobi than you. That is why the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
That Dr. Ratio trailer makes a lot more sense now.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the Ten Lords Commission.
The Heliobi are aggressive
when dealing with
beings.
Heliobi.
They cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like friends?
Are you?
Friends? Ugh. I don't make friends with food.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Furynox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
Furynox.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallowsong Pavilion, over there.
Let's listen to the
Let's
plan.
go.
Alright, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Team must include Woho. Minimum size of 4 required. Alright, let's do this, do this. And... where's Serval? Actually, let's grab Clara, Serval, and let's just get March. Have March to put some aggro on Clara, and then Clara will just DPS everything to death.
You've heard the story of Ignimar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together. But Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignimar or Furynox might be able to swallow a lesser Heliobus and placate them for a while. But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignimar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Furynox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power, Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Fury Nox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Fury Nox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself. Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
Alright.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and Fury Nox were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them.
Cool.
Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
That is such a weird strike with the staff. Up we go.
Fury Nox! Fury Nox!
Vague sound from far away. A response must...
Before you duel the General, why don't you fight me?
Cirrus? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the General arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment?
That group of amateurs you've put together? They are nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Fantilia.
Fantilia? Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it.
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the General. What do you say?
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
Alright.
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
Uh-oh. That means Hanya's probably possessed, right?
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends?
Oh, so that's what happened to Gunaifen. That makes sense.
Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Fury Nox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision. Fury Nox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something. You two, take this before we fight Fury Nox. This is the Lunambra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Fury Nox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments in here. Also...
I'll look after Wawa.
her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced.
38 years?
Please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers.
If I had been in
have fallen
any
under
job for
Fury Nox's
38
control.
years, I would have had to accrue some kind of amount of experience.
Mr. Chael, We're gonna fight some really dangerous
It's more years than I've been
enemies now.
alive.
Please lend me your strength too.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Miss Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge. Madame Straight-E said those possessed by a Heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Good for you, kid.
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Huahua, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Straight-E, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again.
Afraid or not, I'm gonna go kick the butt out of it.
Let's go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunombra Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay.
I forgot about the evil binding matrix. It's been so long since that's been brought up, I forgot about it completely. How do we get down from here? Ah. Giant floating rock. I should have guessed giant floating rock. Why would it be anything other than a giant floating rock?
If Furynox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily?
The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak and humble is the way to survive.
What damage does Ho-Ho do anyway?
Those are possessed Wraith Wardens!
Don't expect...
Ah, that's right. Wind.
Help me, Mr. Tail! Everyone back again!
What happened to talking tough?
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Alright, we got all the scared little girls.
Time for the main event. Keep up.
And Serval, I guess.
Here!
I should have brought... If I had a leveled up Sushang, I probably would have brought her. Then we could have had a full team of scared little girls.
I'm scared!
Stay put.
Try that again!
Well, that was easy.
Fragments of Furynox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
Who's the Arbiter? Isn't the Arbiter the Aeon of, like, Equilibrium? A lot of broken Ingenium around here.
Take your paper dolls out quickly. Do you remember the incantation?
Paper to might, carry this fight. Talisman of strength, evil despite. Give me strength.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
I'm okay.
ready to lose yours, you can fight it or rock with it.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. Phew!
Eliminating threat. Stay back, Clara.
Let us go! Let us go!
There are plenty of Heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shrey.
We've only got like 8 though. How do I get down there? Ah, nope. It's just further wraps around. There we go.
It's Madame Shrey and Miss Gwaynithan. Thank goodness she's all right.
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay.
I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We're doing well. We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunombra Gourd into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtral Garden.
You know, I expected there to be a big boss at the end, or like us having to fight Gwynnifin.
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Gwaynithan, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's
I
exercising
don't like the
tools
grin
up
that she's
close.
making.
What? Get her away from her!
Her face is emotionless. Gwynnifin smashes the gourd on the ground and countless Heliobi break free. She faints right after.
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. You won. Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory together.
Thank you, Your Honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many Heliobus fragments. I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn.
Cutscene time?
Excellent. I will keep my promise. Oh no! They're stealing the power of the other Heliobi!
This can't be good. But it gives us the big boss we get to fight at the end.
This strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we?
Cirrus. Cirrus cannot be selected directly attacked. When any other enemy targets have been eliminated, Cirrus will lose some HP. When Cirrus uses their ability Rapid Gambit, all enemies will immediately take action. That's not good.
You monster! Time to suffer.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone too.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
Mission command. Mission command.
I can't do this!
Forward.
Just break them all on their turn.
Protect me! Protect me! Don't come any closer!
dinosaur devils. I'll crush them all.
Alright.
Keep up! Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
And we're doing too much damage in my opinion. What level are they? 67?
Eliminating threat.
Time to suffer.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. Oh, a mere pawn.
As you command.
Clara for the win.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Oh, that was
This demon
easy.
is quite troublesome.
I feel like we're honestly untouchable, to be honest.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many Heliobi. We died from exhaustion before we managed to weaken it.
Really? I thought that was easy.
We've still
Put me
got
back
a
in there.
chance, puppet. Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when Heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Huahua?
But...
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being my subject!
That's not good.
If you can't win, you just cheat!
Do something, kid.
Get yourself together!
Come on.
I just won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You've got me, haven't you?
What's good? Just gonna remove the seal.
See you on the other side.
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out!
Oh, no healer anymore. But let's get this going.
Get out!
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me, too, huh?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Talismans! On my command! I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora!
We got a robot. We'll be fine. Ho-Ho is judge of the 10 Lords Commission. I'll keep supporting you with my talismans. You're kind of cut off on the screen there.
Let's rock! Tough luck running into me! Here! You can't run!
Are you alright?
I'm okay! Try that again! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Oh, a mere pawn.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone.
I feel like we got this in the bag.
Pretty good crowd today.
Yikes. That voice line. Oh, they got the big ones now.
Turn it up!
Unscathed.
As you command.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Suppress.
It should come back.
A mere pawn. My turn. Phew! I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
Time to suffer.
Stay back, Clara.
Can't run. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Man, Clara was the pick for this. Oh, that's not good.
Are you alright?
That's good.
It should come back.
That one talent where she takes damage, she has a chance of clearing a debuff is really good.
He'll sacrifice himself in vain. Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
Keep up!
Tough luck running into me.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Suppress.
Alright.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Sora.
Now we just need to get...
Talisman. On my command.
Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
It's gonna get a little bit worse. I need to start saving skill points.
It should come back.
That's bad. That scream. The voice crack in that scream makes me laugh.
Let's rock. Unscathed.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
We don't actually have to kill the big unit. We could just keep smashing the ads.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Man, I feel like I kind of wish they gave this boss more help.
Try that again.
Because all the ads dying are just gonna make it die so quickly.
Time to suffer.
Threat suppress.
Stay back, Clara.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain. Protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora. My turn. Here.
Having a cleanse is nice.
Not over.
It kind of is. It was a bit too easy. I wish you had like a second health bar. So is Cirrus also dead, or are they kind of split up with the rest of the Heliobi? Heliobi disaster turned into a rain of fire. Cirrus grasped the chance to possess a spirit farer only for the Ten Lords Commission to subdue it. Tail, however, is nowhere to be seen.
I wonder how Huahua is doing. I should check up on her.
Optional, talk with Cirrus. Okay, Cirrus is still around.
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! You wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day... One day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong. Already forgetting me?
Want a hug?
Your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours.
Little bit of karma for you. What tricks did you possibly pull as you are now?
There are many, little pawn. I will exist forever. I have lived for countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance is turned to dust, I will continue to exist for countless more Amber eras.
An Amber Era? Yikes. Considering that's probably referring to the first Eon, that's probably a long time
I can
that
wait.
I can't even fathom.
I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the matrix drawn over Fictional Garden collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side.
Leave the kid alone.
Kid? As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a bargaining chip.
That sucks. Goodbye.
We will meet again.
I hope so. You were interesting.
I wasn't the only Heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed. There are more of us than the mere few in Fictional Garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Luofu? I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
The one possessing Huohua seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her. Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotions. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gwenifin will be sent to an apothecary.
Your body seems severely malfunctioning.
It is only an artificial Ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry. Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak.
Ah, so that's where she went.
No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the Heliobi within. The Sanzhou will live to see another day. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
God, the Ten Lords Commission is so weird.
Tail? Mr. Tail?
Uh-huh.
What kind of judge am I?
Uh-huh. You're a good kid.
If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had to sacrifice himself. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside.
So, was he physically your tail? I'm not entirely sure how that works.
I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
I don't even think his sacrifice felt really pointless. We were kind of kicking Cirrus's ass. She used the power of winning in a cutscene. God, I have no counters to that.
Wait, you're right. Madame Shrei said that Heliobi are eternal flames that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere. Don't worry, Miss Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job. Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Gwaynifin's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
Go to Arm Alley.
We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here.
Yep. Never coming back. Oh, hang on. This is where we ended up inside of the weird place. Yep. New relics. Nice. As for this mirror place... Alright. Well, we never found that third... whatever it was. We never found that, third scroll, I guess. We found part 2 and part 3, so I guess I missed something at some point. It's very easy to get lost in repeating mazes.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more?
Oh, good. Probably needed actual explanation, because Gwen Ifan's probably just gonna say ghosts, ghosts, ghosts.
Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too, and maybe little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary.
I know, I'm sorry. I'll level you up so next time we can use you. Anywho.
Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time.
That's what worries me, actually.
I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
Well, that was the Foxian tale. Dancing phantasms. The dangers in my heart. You have time right now? Oh, why? Again? Terribly sorry for trouble I caused last time. But I really need your help this time. Actually, Hanya personally invited us for a meeting. Oh. Alrighty. This is just more continuation story. Now, looking at the clock, it's probably best to cut this off here so we can divide it into 2 parts. As much as I would love to do a nice 5-hour stream again, I have other stuff to do. Oh boy, do I not want to fucking sit and do that. But this has been really fun and very interesting, and we are on a cliffhanger, so we will definitely resume this. So, I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream, where we do Fixstroll Gathering. And I'm probably going to edit this one down a bit as well. So, I guess I have a little bit of other work to do. Just for the channel alone. See you all in the next stream. We'll probably resume this time tomorrow. For those of you on YouTube, new upload immediately after this one. You'll only have to wait a day. Bye-bye.